Good morning, folks. I am Himanshu Dusane, and today we are starting our new chapter, Arithmetic Progression. Arithmetic progression is the part of progression and series. As name says, progression means the numbers which are moving in the succession, in which the second number is greater than first number. So we are having one of the example over here. This is the consecutive natural numbers which is starting from 1 and ending at 10. We can see that 1, 2, 3, 4. This 2 is greater than 1, 3 is greater than 2, and 4 is greater than 3. So these numbers are forming one of the pattern in the succession. Now, one more example we are having the even numbers. Even numbers are the multiple of 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on till 20. So if we see it in a proper way, we can see that the common difference between the two consecutive number is same. If we subtract 2 from the 4, we will be getting 2. If we subtract 4 from the 6, we will be getting 2. If we subtract 6 from the 8, we will be getting 2. So the common difference between the two consecutive numbers are same. Such kind of numbers which are having the common difference as same between the two consecutive numbers are called arithmetic progression. Now let us see with the example. Here we are having the multiple of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. So this is the numbers which we have given. So this will be our first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term and so on. Now let us check that a2 minus a1. a2 minus a1 is 6 minus 3, which is coming as 3. First number is subtracted from the second number. Similarly here, first number is subtracted from the second number. So a3 minus a2. We will be getting 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. Now here a4 minus a3. a4 minus a3. We are getting 12 minus 9 is equal to 3. Now we can see here that we are getting the common difference same. So this is the arithmetic progression. Now one more thing we can say, that the common difference is D and it is 3. Common difference is D and it is 3. Now if A1 we are supposing as A, if A1 we are supposing as A, so this number is 3. A1 is 3. A1 is supposed as A and it is 3. A2 is, what is A2? A2 is 6. If we add this common difference in A, we will be getting the second term, A plus D. If we add these common difference in A, so we will be getting the second number. Now let us see for third. A3 is 9. Now here A plus D is already there. A plus D is already there. If we add one more D in this, we will be getting 9, which is A plus 2D. A plus 2D. A3 can be written as A plus 2D. Now A4 can be written as A plus 3D. Here if A3 is there, we are writing A plus 2D, means if here we are having the 3, we are writing less number, 1 less number over here. Similarly, if here it is 4, we'll be writing one less number over here, which is 3. For A5, A plus 4D. If suppose we are having the n numbers, then an can be written as a plus n minus 1 into d. If we are having n, then one less number over here we have to write, then n minus 1 into d. This is also called the nth term. This is also called the nth term of an arithmetic progression, which is AP. Okay. Now let us take examples and how we can solve the arithmetic progression from the NCERT book. We are given with the numbers 6, 9, 12, 15 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are writing A5, A6. We have to identify the first term, common difference, fifth term and sixth term. First term. First term is A1, which we suppose as A. Which is our first term? Here the series is starting from 6. So the first term is 6. Now we have to identify the common difference. Common difference. Common difference is denoted by D. What is common difference? How we can find out? If we subtract the first number from the second consecutive number, then we will be getting the common difference. So A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1. What is A2? 9 minus 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. So the common difference is 3. We have to find the first term, common difference and fifth term. So we have to find out fifth term, A5. What is the general formula for the nth term? We know that the general formula for the nth term is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is general formula for nth term. This is general formula for nth term. Now we have to find out the A5. Means we can write n is equal to 5. We are taking n is equal to 5. Now we are substituting this value in this equation. A5 is equal to a plus 5 minus 1 into d. 5 minus 1 will be 4. A plus 4 into d. What is A? A is 6 plus 4 into d. D is 3. 4 3s are 12. 6. 6 plus 12. So the next term or A fifth term is 18. A fifth term is 18. Now let us see what is A sixth term. We will be following the same pattern as for the A sixth term. A6 is equal to A plus, we are using the same formula, A plus n minus 1. So we are putting n is equal to 6 over here. n is equal to 6 because we have to find out a6. So we are putting the value of n is equal to 6. 6 minus 1 into d. a6 is equal to a plus 6 minus 1 is 5 d. What is a? A is 6 plus 5 into what is d? D is 3. 5 3 is 15 plus 6. We will be getting 21. So a6 is equal to 21. So in this manner you have to identify the value of missing term in the arithmetic progression. Let us move to the other kind of problems which comes in under the arithmetic progression. We are given with the question dash comma 13 comma dash comma 3. We have to identify the missing term or this dash term from the arithmetic progression. This is a series in which we have to identify the missing terms. So we are writing them as a name. This is A1. This is A2, this is A3 and this is A4. Now, first term is A1, which is A and which is missing right now. We have to identify. What is second term? Second term is A2. A2 is 13 and A2 can also be written as A plus D. A plus D. Now, third term is A3, which is missing, but it can be written as A plus 2D. If here this is 3, then one less term we have to write A plus 2D. Fourth term is A4. So it can be written as A plus 3D. What is A plus 3D? This is equal to 3. Now, what are the terms which we are knowing? 13 and 3. Writing these separately, A plus D is equal to 13 and A plus 3D is equal to 3. Solving these two as same as the linear equation in two variables, I am using the elimination method. Now, subtracting this, we will be getting this is minus, this is minus, this is minus. Subtracting this by elimination method. This will get cancelled out. Minus 3d plus d. Minus 2d is equal to minus 3 plus 13 will be 10. Positive 10. So d is equal to 10 upon minus 2. Simplifying this, you will be getting minus 5. So d is equal to minus 5. T is equal to minus 5. Now, substituting this d in any of these equations, a plus d is equal to 13. A plus d is minus 5. Substituting the value minus 5 is equal to 13. Plus into minus will be minus 5. A minus 5 is equal to 13. Taking this minus 5 in the right hand side, A is equal to 13 plus 5. A is equal to 13 plus 5 will be 18. So A is equal to 18 and D is equal to minus 5. So A1 is A. A1 is A. So A1 is A means A is 18. So the missing term is 18. And A3 also we have to find out. So A3 is A plus 2D. So A is 18 plus 2 into D. D is minus 5. Solving this, 2 into minus 5 is 10. 18 minus 10 will be getting 8. 18 minus 10 will be getting 8. So A3 is 8 and A1 is 18. So in this manner we have to find out the value of missing term. Now let's move to the other question. One of the question from the NCERT exercise 5.2, question number 5. Find the number of terms in each of the following AP. Find the number of terms from each of the following AP. AP is given to us. AP is arithmetic progression. 7, 13, 90, 205. Now, we have to identify how many numbers of terms are there in this series. So, this is our last term and this is our first term. Now, first term, which is A1, can be written as A is equal to 7. Second term, which is A2, can be written as A plus D is equal to 13. Now, we can find out the common difference out of this. Common difference. Common difference is A2 minus A1, which is 13 minus 7. 13 minus 7 will be 6. So the common difference is 6. Now, we are given with the last term as 205 and we know the general formula for the nth term, which is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now, here last term is given and we have to find out the value of n. Substituting this an as 205, which is our last term. Substituting this an, which is 205, we have to identify the place of 205. So, we are substituting the an as 205. A is known to us, A is 7. Plus, number of terms we have to identify on which place this last term is coming. N minus 1 into D. D is 6. Now solving this, taking this 7 in the left hand side, 205 minus 7 is equal to n minus 1 into 6. Solving this, you will be getting 3. (198) n minus 1 into 6. Taking this 6 in the denominator, will be getting 198 by 6 n minus 1. Solving this, we'll be getting, we can solve it with the 2. 3 is a 2, 18 and 18, 33. So we are getting n minus 1 is equal to 33. Taking this minus 1 over here, we'll be getting 33 plus 1. So n is equal to 34. So this 205 is at the place of n is equal to 34. Means there are 34 terms in this series. This is first, second, third and so on. 34th number of term is 205. Now let us move to the next question. I am taking the question number 11 from exercise 5.2. Which term of an AP 3, 15, 27, 39 will be 132 more than its 54th term? Which term of an AP 3, 15, 27, 39 will be 132 more than its 54th term? So the AP is given as 3, 15, 27 and 39, and we have asked that which term of an AP is 132 more than 132 more than its 54th term. 54th term. 54th term. We have to find out the value of that term which is 132 more than 54th term. Now A is equal to 3 and D is equal to A2 minus A1, which is 15 minus 3, which is coming out to be 12. Now first taking out the 54th term, means n is equal to 54. Using the general expression for the nth term, a plus n minus 1 into d. N value is 54, a is 3. 3 plus n is 54 minus 1 into d. D is 12. Solving this, we will be getting 53 into 12 plus 3. Multiplying 53 with the 12, 53, 12, 6, 10, 3, 5, 6, 3, 6. 636 plus 3. We are getting 639. Now, this is our A 54th term. Now we have to substitute this value in this. An is equal to 54th term is 639 plus 132. 2 plus 9, 11, carry over 1, 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 7 and 7. We are getting 771. An is equal to 771. Now this an can be written as a plus n minus 1 into d. An can be written as a plus n minus 1 into d, because we have to find out the value of this n. Is equal to 771. A is 3 plus n minus 1 into d. D is 12 is equal to 771. Now taking these 3 over here, n minus 1 into 12 is equal to 771 minus 3. So solving this, we will be getting 768 is equal to, taking this 12 in the denominator, n minus 1, solving this, we will be getting 768 divided by 12. 6 2 12, 72, which is 48, 48. So we are getting 64. N minus 1 is equal to 64. Taking this n in the right hand side, n is equal to 64 plus 1, which is 65. So this 65 is the solution of the required series. Thank you guys for today. I will be continuing with tomorrow.